everyone. Welcome back to Chef Shelley's Kitchen. So you see, I'm not here by myself today. I have my dear sister and friend, Laura Baker, and she and her husband, Pastor Greg Baker, are visiting with us this weekend. So Central, don't get jealous, okay? They just came to visit.
You can reserve now for 2019. We'll come to your home.
Now I am full special.
Sorry. We love all our sheep.
Yes, and we love you. So, because they came to visit, I certainly had to make them a meal, and I thought it would be fantastic to have Laura help me. I will tell you that in her own right, she is an amazing cook. Amazing cook. You are. We love each other.
We do.
So what we're going to make today is actually roasted potatoes, and we're going to use the small potatoes. Mm-hmm. And so we've actually, for the sake of time, have already sliced them. Actually, Laura took care of that for me, which I appreciated.
No problem.
But we are going to still show you kind of how to go about slicing them, just in case you want to know the right way. And we're going to be adding just some simple items. I've already cut up some bell pepper, red bell pepper, green bell pepper. We have sliced onions, and what else do we have over there, Laura?
Well, we have some rosemary on the stem, fresh, and we have some ghee.
Yes.
Ghee for any people that do crossword puzzles. This is often an answer.
Oh.
But it's clarified butter. It has the protein out of it, right? The butter fat.
The fat. Exactly.
So
exactly.
This is, can you talk about why we're using that instead of regular butter?
Yeah, so in a previous episode, I did share with a group that I was on Whole30.
Okay.
Really trying to eat healthier, cleanse my body. And so this is one of those products that...
And you're looking very well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're always looking beautiful, of course. In addition, we're going to season it then with salt and pepper. Always use sea salt.
Okay.
And then we have some extra virgin olive oil. Did you want to say something about the olive oil?
If there are any people in upper management with Pompeian Olive Oil Company out of Baltimore, Maryland, we did a little research and found it was Baltimore, where people say wooder instead of water.
Jersey. That's
you think?
New Jersey, yes.
You should know.
It is.
Okay.
It's New Jersey and New York.
We have to go with the native.
This is true.
And we said if you would like to sponsor this cooking show, what would you like to get for a sponsorship?
Oh, we could negotiate.
Okay, we're flexible.
Yeah,
but if you would, we could display this prominently with the label forward.
Yes,
so that would be,
as always.
Shelley has a lot of subscribers, and it would really, you would see an uptick in your sales.
Agree.
I'm
sure.
sure.
This is good stuff. This is genuinely good stuff.
Okay.
So why don't we get started? As I said, we've already cut up most of the potatoes.
Yeah.
And it's a party of 4. This will give us some leftovers. I'm sure you're like me. You like some leftovers.
Always.
I love leftovers. People don't like leftovers, and I don't understand it because the seasoning has a chance to just kind of sit in, and I like it.
The clue is not to fry things in the microwave so hotly.
Yeah.
Either warm it up in a pan on the stove, or most people just put it on full blast. Well, no wonder it turns
overcooked.
It does. So you have to use your power settings, and I like a nice 7.
Okay.
You do a slow burn for a little longer, and it'll be nice.
Exactly. So there's your tip for the day. So why don't you demonstrate for them? I'm going to move this out of the way. Demonstrate for them just kind of what we did with these little potatoes. And they come just in a small bag typically, and I just love them, just like petite potatoes.
They're so tender, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Cook. They have a
They're
nice
delicious,
texture.
yes.
So my question to Shelley was, do you want to see these on the belt around the potato, like the circumference, or do you want them long? And she said long. So I aim to please, and I just sliced it like that.
Yeah.
Can you see okay
Yeah.
there, camera operator? So that's what I did. I just went right through long ways, and then there they
toss
are.
them in. Okay, fantastic. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is, here, I'll give you, you can add this, and you can add these two.
Alrighty.
And so here, I'll go on and add the bell peppers to it. We're just, you know, spreading it. And what I've used is basically a half of a red and half of a green.
Okay.
Just, I like the color.
Oh,
you know,
it's
I
beautiful.
like, isn't that beautiful?
And the potatoes are like a yellowy color.
They are.
They, you know, usually, what do they call those yellow ones?
I'm not sure.
I thought there was kind of like
We'll have to look it up. We'll look it up during the break.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're gonna add the
Yukon
rosemary.
Gold. That's what I was
Yukon
thinking.
Gold, that's
I don't
right.
know
No,
if it
that's,
is,
I think it is.
They're sure not white looking, are
No,
they?
they're not white potatoes.
So anyway, I told Shelley, like, I like to just like hold the end and like strip the little blades off backwards. You know, that's a pretty easy way. My daughter actually gave me a little gadget that has holes in it, different size diameters, and then you can put this in going backwards, and it strips it off.
Oh, very nice.
Because I do a lot of thyme.
Okay.
And you know, thyme is those tiny little leaves. It's a big pain in the neck. So I really,
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
And it smells so good. That's one thing about having fresh rosemary.
Do you want to do some so you can get it on your fingers?
No, I'll let you do it.
Enjoy it. For the evening, later, you'll be like.
I'm going to be enjoying it in my stomach when I eat it.
It smells wonderful.
I know. It looks so pretty.
I grow this in my garden.
Do you really?
I have an herb garden on the side of our house.
Oh, okay.
So
I have to see that. When I didn't see that the last time I was there.
You think that looks okay?
I think that's perfect.
All right.
All right. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to just add sea salt, as I mentioned, to it. I just kind of try to get. Now, obviously, it's not every single potato, but you know what? It's gonna.
You're sort of imagining, like, I want to taste the salt on each bite.
On each bite. That's
what
right.
I do.
Cover each one, but not excessively. All right. And I like the sea salt is better for you as well.
And that's more minerals. Is that what it is?
It is.
Okay.
And then we're putting some pepper. Once again, generous. Now, one of the comments that I get oftentimes, Laura, when I tell people to kind of season it to their taste, is that they'll say, but I need an exact measurement. Well, you know, so I always tell them go light and then add more
on
if
the
you
table.
need it. Exactly, on the table. So basically, I'm just making sure that as everything that I can see has some pepper on it.
And it's, to me, again, it's the look and the bite rule, where you want to just imagine tasting it. You don't want it to be bland.
Exactly.
So if you can see a little bit, it'll have a zip to it. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, now we're going to drizzle some of this Pompeii extra virgin olive oil.
Call us for marketing opportunities.
And then Laura's going to add 2 small kind of scoops and I've got the knife there full of the ghee again. And I'm just slightly, you can see how I'm slightly pouring it on it. Just nicely. And this comes out so well. Okay, that's good. And I just put like one on this side and one on that side.
All right. One there.
You can do just a little bit less than that over on that side.
How's that?
That's perfect.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. I'm making a big mess.
No, come on. You can use your fingers.
Sanitary? Okay.
We are sanitary.
We washed our hands before.
See, we're twins.
And we even shared the same paper towel because we're very
Don't
green.
tell all of our secrets.
We're green here at the Thompkins kitchen.
This is true. So this is what's going in the oven. As you can see, it is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Okay. So what we're going to do now, everyone, is we're going to put it in the oven.
Okay.
And we'll know it's done. Actually, we're going to put our fork in it just to kind of test to see if it's if it's tender enough. But I'm going to say about 30 minutes or so. But we're going to test it right at about
You're salivating, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I can't hear you going,
oh my God.
We're just going to
so
put this in the oven.
It's such a great dish, and yeah, I
beautiful.
am hungry too. So
I
plus,
bet.
I'm anxious to break bread with
know.
you and Pastor Greg.
And
so.
I told my friend Clarice.
Yes, shout out to Clarice.
We love you, Clarice and Terry. But I told her about how you give us the little. Can I say what you
What?
give us? The basket of
First fruit, sure.
from their garden. It's so sweet, and they bring us the first little things that come in, just like the people in the Old Testament would bring their priest the offering.
That's what we're
just
supposed to do.
It's just so dear. It just melted my heart when she did that. So sweet.
It's an honor. It's
Thank
an honor.
you.
It's an honor to serve under you all.
Thank
So
you.
let's put this in the oven.
Okay.
We'll come back once it's done. And do you think we're gonna get Pastor Greg to come on to do a taste test?
I have
Think
powers
you
of
can power?
persuasion.
You
with
do?
him.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back.
See ya.
So we are back. And how's the rosemary smelling? The aroma smelling?
Heady.
It smells so delicious, so delicious. So we've had this in the oven for just about 30 minutes. And I'm going to give you a couple of little tricks just in case maybe you don't have 30 minutes, just little tricks that I have. So one of the things, if I want a potato, for example, or peppers or something like that to cook a little faster, then I cover it with aluminum foil. So if you want to put it on 375, or if you go up to 400, just keep an eye on it. You can also put the aluminum foil on it. But what I would say is, like, check on it, and like the last 10-15 minutes or so, then take the aluminum foil off so it can brown. So what about I show them what it looks like?
Excellent.
Because it's so pretty, isn't it?
It is golden
So
brown.
here is a view of this fantastic
Pretty.
dish. I can't wait to dig in. It's got all those nice onions and peppers. I think we need a taste tester.
Do we
What do
have
you
any
think?
volunteers?
Any volunteers?
Well, here's a wonderful man.
Count me in.
Awesome.
All right.
You're
Thank
gonna
you.
be our volunteer.
Dare we
Sure.
say guinea
Okay.
pig? This one has a nice little crunchy.
Crunchy.
I hope
All right.
it's not too hot.
Is it too hot?
Don't burn
Okay.
his tongue.
That's great.
We did it.
Good
Awesome.
job, Chef Shelley.
Thank you.
Chef Shelley.
Well, we've got to go
Awesome.
because we have dinner
To eat.
to eat. We've got salmon to go with this and Brussels sprouts with bacon, which you can see that recipe on a prior episode. If you haven't subscribed, please remember, up in the upper left-hand corner, there's a circle with my picture. Subscribe. You'll get to see 2 episodes a month and have, great entertainment like this. I'm so glad you guys came. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
cooking with me.
You're
I appreciate
such a blast.
you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Pastor
You're
Greg.
welcome. My pleasure.
Bye.